Today we're making jollof rice with stew and chicken. There's so many ways of making jollof out there, but that's my way of making it quick but also preserving the Ghanaian taste. I'm roasting the vegetables for about 20 minutes and adding my oil to one large pot and frying some onions. Now today I only had white onions, but red onions also add a nice taste. We'll frying those until they're translucent and then adding 2 big tablespoons of tomato paste. At this point I reduce the heat a little bit so the tomato paste can fry nicely. And it was the time to take out my vegetables. Now I didn't remove the burnt bits because I think they add a bit of smokiness. And as you see, the vegetables are so soft, so this reduces the cooking time. I blended everything together and then I added some garlic and some ginger along with my spices, which this time was a few Maggi cubes. And to give my stew a little bit more color, I added a little bit of these peeled plum tomatoes. Blended everything and put it back on my stew. And that needs about 20 or 30 minutes on a low heat before we add our rice. At this stage you can adjust the salt or add a few more spices. I added a little bit of a curry meat and this ginger, garlic and pimiento spice. Now this looks like it has a lot of oil, but trust me, all it's needed to fry properly the tomato. And you want to cover this at this stage because the tomato is going to spill everywhere. Now I wash my rice very thoroughly until the water runs clear. And this is classic jasmine rice because we're making a Ghanaian jollof rice, which personally I think is the best rice to use for jollof. Checking back on our stew, that was ready. You can see the oil forms on top. And I forgot to add some shrimp powder. Now that's optional, but I think it adds a little bit of sweetness and authentic taste to it. Here I divided some of the stew because it was a lot for the rice, so we're keeping it on the side to serve with our meat. And I added 5 cups of jasmine rice. I lowered my heat even more and I added 1/4 of a cup of water. Need just enough water to cover the surface. Cover it and cook it for 30 to 35 minutes on low heat, and that's the final result. It was so flavorful, so spicy and not mushy because we didn't stir it the whole time it was cooking. Now I decided to serve it with stew and chicken as well as eggs, sito and some salad. Let me know if you like this recipe in the comments and follow me for more.